I hopped over to Warhammer TV. They've got 9 great things about the new edition. And let's see this and let's see what they got going on.
Hello and good day. My name is James Workshop and I am here to tell you, yes, you, 9 great things about the new edition of Warhammer 40,000. Are you ready? You had better be. Now strap yourself in and let us begin. I love it when it rhymes. 1. Warhammer 40,000 has been polished to perfection. Thousands of hours of feedback and innovation have refined the game you love into a gaming experience as smooth as a Necron's shiny head. 2.
Okay.
The most immersive system for narrative play ever. The all-new Crusade system links your games. Earn battle honors, experience, and new rules for your army. It's time to toughen up, kid. Take your recruits from green to me. 3.
Okay.
Everyone loves command points, so now everyone gets more. Expect less soup and more super soldiers. 4. Tanks are back on track. Your armored behemoth's been getting bogged down by pesky horrid grots or squishy gaunts. No more. Tanks can shoot in combat. Blast foes at point-blank range.
That actually makes sense.
Rolling.
To a degree.
Terrain's been rebuilt from the ground up. Want to defend a building getting bonuses while you do? Absolutely.
That makes
Want
sense.
to sneak up on your opponent using terrain to block their line of sight? We've got you covered.
That makes
Want
sense.
to run screaming at your opponent with your chainsword raised and a hymn to the Emperor on your lips? Not completely relevant to this section of the video, but also, yes.
Okay.
6. Warhammer 40,000 at every size of game. From lunch break combat patrols with your new army to crushing your friends beneath the iron boots of your full collection. We have balanced the scales.
All right.
7. Tactical power at your fingertips. Strategic reserves have changed, allowing you to strike your enemies from all angles. Think you're the cleverest general among your friends? Time to prove it, sunshine. Hit 'em where it hurts. 8. Big guns never tire, and firepower feels great. Explosive weapons deal maximum hits to hordes as they swarm across the battlefield.
Okay.
So bring
All right.
your favorite
All right.
guns to the party and get the job done. It's time to have a blast. 9. Aircraft take flight. Soar across the battlefield, ignore intervening models, and return for another attack run. It's time for aircraft to feel aircrafty. Pew pew noise is optional, but highly recommended. New Warhammer 40,000 coming soon. Pew pew.
All right. Some of this sounds good. Some of it sounds like hot, wet garbage. Sounds like that last bit. Sounds like they've got a bunch of aircraft models that aren't selling and they want to sell them. All right. I like the idea of the big guns never tiring, which basically makes sense. You put that sounds like they might almost be maybe not bringing back templates, but basically saying, okay, you just dropped a pie plate, so to speak, on top of this great big mob of orcs. The damage should be tremendous. So that makes a lot of sense. I like that. They had that little bit there in number 5. It sounded like they were maybe talking about bringing assault back. Who knows? I'm doubtful because they just don't do assault anymore. I like what there sounds like what they're going to be doing with cover, as it matters for line of sight and holding a target, getting bonuses, for defense. That could be really good. The interesting part was what it almost sounds like they're talking about campaigns, like you say, start with a Space Marine Scout. And as the game advances, he levels up from a scout to, say, a tactical marine, and from a tactical marine, from a scout to, say, an assault marine, or a devastator, and from an assault marine or devastator up to a tactical marine, and from a tactical marine up to a veteran. That could be very interesting if you're running a campaign. I don't know. I may actually have to go out and buy this. And I swear every time I'm never going to buy another one. Because I don't play. I don't play anymore. But, my fear with everything that they do is occasionally they just you know, in the words of the immortal Montgomery Scott, the more you overtake the plumbing, the easier it is to stop up the drain. You know, if you just make it too complicated. And that was one of the things that made me just, you know, back away from the game. It just got too complicated. We went from, okay, let's roll some dice, all right, to, well, you know, we have to roll these dice, these dice, these dice. We have to consult this chart over here. This over here breaks that rule. You know, it got a little rule lawyery, and that's the quickest way to suck the fun out of a game, is rule lawyering. But I will give it a chance. I will see what's up with it. Maybe get a little feedback from other players, you know, people who I know. If anybody out there has, you know, had a chance to look at something, you know, hit me up, let me know. I'm hopeful, but I'm not prepared to say I'm optimistic. We'll have to play it by ear and see what happens. All right. I will catch you guys later. Please continue to like, share, support the channel. I do appreciate all your efforts. Thanks. Have a good one.